What's going on, Lakers fans? Welcome into today's show. My name is Patrick Siepman, and coming up, LeBron James. He did it again last night with his third straight triple-double. So we'll start off by highlighting his performance and just overall showing him some love. And then Dalton Connect, his teammates, his coach, they're all showing him some love over his last couple of performances, so we'll highlight that as well. But before we do so, if you guys could, make sure you are subscribed here to the Lakers Report. We're looking at the analytics over this month on which NBA channels has picked up the most subscribers, and unfortunately, us Lakers fans are dead last. So if you guys could help us out, hit that subscribe button. Let's see if we can pass the Bulls Report and 76ers now by the end of the weekend. So let's talk about it. The man who has beat Father Time more than anybody in all of sports, LeBron James. This stat line is absolutely incredible. First off, 37 minutes at the age LeBron is incredible as well. But 35 points, 12 boards, 14 assists, 13 of 22 from the field. And, I'll give LeBron credit. Second half of his career, he has really turned himself into one of the better three-point shooters in the league. And he's doing it at a high volume as well. But, last night was just a continuation on what he's been doing over the past couple of games. I mean, against the Sixers, 21, 12, and 13. Against the Raptors, 19, 10, and 16. I mean, the assist numbers for LeBron James are absolutely incredible. And, LeBron last night, he was the oldest player to ever record 3 straight triple-doubles. I cannot wait to go look back on LeBron James's career and just see all the records he has stacked up, like the most points of all time. Like, he might be top 5 in assists, top 10 in rebounds. Like, he could be top 5 in almost every statistical category because this man just fills up the stat sheet every single game for the last 22 seasons. And, Father Time who? Well, look at this. LeBron James recorded his fourth 30-point triple-double last night, which is an incredible accomplishment. His triple-double streak is tied for the longest of LeBron's 22-year career at 4, and then he's also got 116 career triple-doubles now. That is incredible for number 23 of the Lake Show. And, I think LeBron has really started to just master the game in a way like Tom Brady did at the tail half of his career, where Brady was so good post and pre-snap, or even though he wasn't the same athlete and didn't have the same arm talent he once did, like he was still able to be extremely effective. And I think we're seeing the same with LeBron James here. And, LeBron talked about it. He said, "I'm just living in the moment. It feels good to be able to go out and play the game that I love at a high level still. And every night I step out on the floor, I try to help our team be successful in any way, shape, form, or fashion." So in that sense, it's pretty cool. And, LeBron's numbers on the year, I mean, this guy might average a double-double for the season if he keeps this up over the last couple of weeks. He's just, in my opinion, I understand, if you ask people who the best passer of all time is, a lot of people say Stockton or Magic Johnson. For me, it's got to be this guy. Whether that's, working out of the low post where you would have 4 shooters around him back in his heyday in Cleveland, and, you obviously have to double team him, and he's so good at making the right reads, or it's kind of nowadays where he's using the pick and roll. He's finding other ways to get his teammates involved. And, JJ Redick said something interesting, and I totally agree with. He has fully mastered the game of basketball. He does everything well. There's not one part of LeBron James's game where it's oh, he's not that same guy. He's not that same guy. Yes, he's not the same athlete, but every other aspect of the game, he is truly, truly phenomenal. And, on any given night, it is not a secret that LeBron James is in that final stretch. We understand that he probably has only 1, 2, maybe 3 more seasons. But the good news is for Lakers fans is that he can still contribute to a very high level when he needs to. Now, personally, I would much rather have LeBron kind of take a third fiddle to maybe 2 stars on this Lakers team where he doesn't have to go fill up the stat sheet every single game during the regular season. And then once postseason time runs around, then he can really kick that in, to high gear there. But, Lakers fans, just be grateful that you get to watch this guy, finish out his career, probably in Los Angeles, and really just, be one of the biggest anomalies in all of sports, man. It is truly special what he does every single night. But I'll ask you guys this. How long will LeBron play for? Give me a 1 for 1 year. Give me a 2 for 2 years. Or if you think more, just give me an M down below in the comment section. Now, coming up next here on the show, Dalton Connect. We got to show love to the first-round pick as he had a career night against the Grizzlies. We'll talk about that here in a second. But first, got to show some love to today's presenting sponsor and the #1 daily fantasy sports app out there, PrizePicks. Now, if you guys sign up today, use promo code CLNS, you guys will get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup, and you don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It is guaranteed. So what is PrizePicks? PrizePicks is the best place to get real money sports action. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, PrizePicks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. And whether it's a basketball game, football game, whatever it may be, create a PrizePicks lineup, and you guys will definitely increase your viewing experience by a wide margin. And they also have UFC. John Jones back in the ring this weekend. We're going to take his less there. And then you also got Bo Nickel, Veronica Hardy. You guys can literally create a lineup for any sport out there. And, it's my favorite thing to do on the weekends. Turn on a basketball game, turn on a football game, create a PrizePicks lineup. It just makes it a whole lot more enjoyable. So sign up today. Get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. And if you guys plug in promo code CLNS, you guys will get that $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. But shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring today's show. PrizePicks, run your game. Now, let's show some love to Dalton Connect here. So here is raw stats from last night. He actually had the highest plus-minus on the entire Lakers team at plus 17. But, man, 19 points, 7 of 8 from the field, and a perfect 5 of 5 from downtown. And this is actually the most points by a Laker off the bench this season, which is great news. And we know that style of player, Dalton Connect, when he's playing around LeBron, just having a true shooter there, he is going to get open looks. I don't care that it's LeBron's 22nd season. He will create open looks for, really good shooters. It's just going to come down to Connect if he can knock them down and convert at a high clip. And Dan Wokey also had this to say from J.J. Redick, saying he was the catalyst for our comeback last night. J.J. Redick says of Dalton Connect, help credit him for getting energy back into the game. Had a couple of plus defensive possessions too, which is great to hear because obviously biggest red flag around Connect coming out of college was, can he defend at the NBA level? Well, last night he looked pretty good. And, something interesting too, which I think could be the move for the Lakers moving forward, is going to Dalton Connect over guys like D'Angelo Russell and Cam Reddish. Now, Cam Reddish, I like what he brings to the Lakers. Plays super hard. He's really bought into that defensive side of the floor. But if I had to power rank these, 3 guys, I would probably go #1 Connect. I would want him there. 2 Reddish. 3 has to be D'Lo. D'Lo yet again last night, really struggled for this Lakers group. But, LeBron, he talked about Connect saying this. We leaned on Dalton Connect. That's what we did. He looked like he was back at Tennessee. He stepped up. Obviously, his ability to shoot the basketball probably propelled us, especially in that third quarter. Big shots. Big time shots. We kind of got on him last game about turning down shots, passing up open ones. He's too good of a shooter to not shoot the basketball. He made some big shots for us tonight. That was coming in from Anthony Davis on that second part here. And, if Connect is winning over guys like LeBron, Anthony Davis, it reminds me a lot of how Austin Reeves, when he came into the Lakers organization, we saw LeBron really put his arm around and be like, hey, this is my guy. He plays the game the right way. We need him out there on the floor. Very similar path to what Connect is really doing with LeBron and Anthony Davis. And I'm sure LeBron and AD, they want that pure shooter out there because it just opens up the driving lanes for those two. And I think it just makes this Lakers offense a whole lot better than what it would be with a guy like maybe Reddish or D'Lo at that 2 spot. But Rob Pelinka, this was back when the Lakers drafted Connect. He said, we would never have imagined a player as skilled and sort of perfect for our needs would be there for us as Dalton Connect. We had him as a top 10 player unanimously across our scouting board. So, clearly Pelinka liked him. And I'll tell you what, maybe the Lakers got a little lucky with Connect falling to him. But, still, that was a hell of a draft pick by Pelinka. And, even though Connect was a older player coming out of college, I still think there is a lot left to be seen from his game. So I can't wait to see how he develops. Maybe he'll get a 1-dribble pull-up because even though Austin Reeves, he came out of college very, very polished, but we saw him take a couple of next steps. Maybe if Connect, get that handle right, get that dribble pull-up game going, we could really see levels to his game because he's already an A shooter in the NBA, which, we would have expected coming out of Tennessee, but maybe there's just another level he can unlock here, and especially with the Lakers, it's a good spot to develop. But I'll ask you guys, drop a number for me. How impressed were you with Knecht's performance last night versus the Grizzlies? Scale it for me, 0 through 100 down below. Now the Lakers are going to start their NBA Cup game against the San Antonio Spurs Friday night in San Antonio, Texas. Right now, the bookmakers have the Lakers as 2.5-point favorites. Tough spot for the Lakers, I will say. Friday night, traveling to San Antonio. Wemby has been on an absolute tear the last couple of games. He had a 50-burger last night. He really looked good. Quick little side note here. This has nothing to do with the Lakers. I don't understand why Wemby is taking 16 threes. I think that is a joke on the Spurs organization, but that's the way the modern game is played. I would put him down on the low block. I think that's where he'll be more impressive. But, if you guys remember, last season, the in-season tournament champion was the Los Angeles Lakers. So maybe they could go back-to-back. Are we going to hang two banners there in Staples? Who knows? But, shout out to the Lakers last year for getting it done. And, if you guys want to stay up to date around everything around this Lakers team, please make sure you guys are subscribed. And if you're a Lakers fan just looking for more content, hit that sub button because, even though ESPN, Fox Sports, all those big media markets will talk about the Lakers, they don't really go as in-depth as we do here at Chat Sports. So hit that sub button if you guys haven't already, and we'll see you guys next time.